Saquon will probably be the most talented. Misuse, opportunity. Chubb and Henry, I just feel like they bigger than everybody else, man. Like if I'm watching the game and they get rolling, or you got linebackers at 230. These people punishing them. I wish I could have played against a linebacker that was 230. Instead of looking at Joey Porter or LaVon Kirkland or Ray Lewis, like Al Wilson, London Fletcher. Like the linebackers I played against were dogs. The safeties back then, safeties can knock your block off. Right. The Sean T, the Troy Polamalu, who's like the Dexter Jacksons. Like safeties knock Brian Dawkins. Safeties used to knock your block off.
What would Clinton Portis do in this era of football?
I would have to be the face. You'll probably have to put me on the face when that little NFL logo falls. I think in this era, just mindset is totally different. I don't think in that era you knew it was up. You come across the middle, Ray gonna clear you out. Sean gonna clear you out. You had people, and if you got into that zone, they gonna bust you up. But now you don't have to worry about getting hit. Mm-hmm. So everything is just off to the races. It's in space. It's creating mismatches. Yeah, I think that's what made Coach Shanahan so good and Gary Kubiak. When I look at their staff, like they created mismatches before everybody else was creating mismatches.
Right.
So now when you look at Cal and all of the descendants from Cal, they create mismatches. That came from Mike and Coobs. They create mismatches, and that's where they go. So people look. I think we were having a discussion about McCaffrey, and I told you, McCaffrey he always in a mismatch, but he's still a dog. But if you remove McCaffrey and you put Debo in McCaffrey role, I think Debo still performs the same exact way.
If you were used like Christian McCaffrey is used, would you get 25 touchdowns in the season?
Hell yeah. But dog, you got to take your hats off to him. 25 touchdowns, you know how hard that is.
I asked you this yesterday. Is Christian McCaffrey the best white player to ever play football?
You got to be. I can't think of another one. And of course it's been, when you say the best white player, this including quarterbacks.
Best white player to play football. And we talking about all-around athlete. Like I'm talking about because
all around, a lot of quarterbacks not athletes, but when you say the best white player, it's hard to remove Tom Brady and
and Peyton Manning. But outside of the quarterback, let's take outside of the quarterback.
I would give it to Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. All right. We're gonna wrap this up in a couple of seconds. I got a couple like rapid fires for you. Your biggest regret professionally?
Retiring.
Speak on that.
I think I let the business of football get in the way. I couldn't separate it. I felt like I had done so much for our organization, and the business side, my personal relationship with a coach, not getting along with this coach, seeing this coach sacrifice himself, really, so that you fail. Like he was willing to.
Who was that? Who you talking about?
One of the coaches we had.
Who that?
It was just one of the coaches. But to see a coach sacrifice his own career to kind of try to teach you, and if you notice, I talk highly about Coach Gibbs. I talk highly about Coach Shanahan. It's only one coach that I haven't mentioned. So you put that together, right? So in that coach, like to see that coach sacrifice his career, to try and untangle your powers, it was crazy to me, because I gave everything. I felt like I gave everything I possibly could, in being in a mismatch. For Coach Gibbs, I run through a brick wall. For Coach Shanahan, I didn't have to run through a brick wall. He opened it up, right? I just had to listen. But when you see a coach, like, that's so stubborn to say, you know what, you gonna do it my way or the highway. I'm like, fuck your way, I take the highway. You know, when Coach Shanahan came, it was kind of too late to bring it back because my mindset was already gone. Like, this personal problem with you, I end up walking away from football because I lost the love, right? For us, it wasn't about money. The money was great. It was about that name on the back of the jersey, like the love of the game.